Hello, welcome back. This is the expose of David BLUNTS. But first, you hate your 9 to 5. You've been laid off from your 9 to 5. You've been fired from your 9 to 5. You're tired of the 9 to 5 grind. And everybody seems to be running to Uber, Lyft, rideshare, Postmates to drive for them. Well, here's the news flash. You're not really going to be making great money with them either, as you think. Some people will, but a lot of people will not. And a lot of times, you have to put in more hours than you would at a 9 to 5 job. It's just not as great as you think. A lot of times these companies are effing over the customer and the driver. And if you're a W-2 worker, you have to understand you're not being treated like a W-2 worker when you're driving for them because you are basically a business owner without being a business owner, because you're being taxed like one, even though you're really working for these people. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get back to what we came here for. Hello, welcome back to the expose of David BLUNTS. This is the, hold on, this window's too big. This is the It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl series, the expose special edition. This is a series where I talk about everything from, where I basically do music reviews, reaction, commentary on popular music, popular artists from today, yesterday, and beyond, okay? So, we are, of course, we're talking about David BLUNTS, right? Now, disclaimer, this is not a real expose. This is my thoughts, my observations on this particular artist in general. So stay tuned, get comfortable, maybe grab a snack or two or whatever, drink. This is It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. Stay tuned.
Peyton, the business biz. Why don't you tell them how much of a warrior we are?
Welcome back to It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. I'm Peyton 3.0, aka Work Lena. Always getting to the bag, always getting that check, working around the clock, 9 to 5 content, you name it, building that business, building that brand. Anyway, this is It's That Girl, It's Not That Girl. Now, the artist, the musician, the entertainer, not the YouTuber. I'm not the content creator. I'm not the influencers, YouTuber, or content creator. Those are great platforms and tools, as I say in all my videos, to build the business, the brand, the name, the reputation, but most importantly, to build the community, okay? If you like what you hear and see today, please hit that like button, share with your friends, and of course, comment. And for the people who are haters and trolls, go ahead. You're important too to the algorithm as well. It just loves engagement. So hit that dislike button and tell me about myself in the comments or what I said about the person. Constructive criticizers are always welcome too. All engagement is welcome. Anyway, let's get right on into it. So I actually didn't even know who the heck this was. Okay, didn't know who this was, never heard about him. And then one day I saw a YouTuber not too long ago do a video or a report on this person. And I was like, is this real? Is this why? But you know what? I don't know why I was so surprised, because with all the things I've seen on the internet, the gimmicks I've seen that blow people up, I don't know why I'm surprised. But I was more concerned than I was surprised, right? So I dove deeper down the rabbit hole, and seeing this guy on the stage with the oxygen tank, I was just like, okay. I was just like, I just don't understand how we keep dipping to new lows as a society in this country, in particular, America. But I went and I listened to his music, and I even did a review, which you can check out on the channel. I'll probably put it at the end of this video. And I was like, listen, this guy is not that good. The beats are great, but the guy is not that great. No. And I finally figured out the reason why he got pushed to the algorithm, why he got on, why he was so popular. And it was because of his weight, of all things. Really? Really? It was because of the gimmick, not just the weight, but the fact that he was doing lean and the purple cup, and as you can see on his shirt here, the purple stuff, right? The purple stuff. His most of his records pushing, you know, the you know what, the Perk 100s. I mean, you name it. And I'm sitting here like, it's not gonna last for him. It's not going to last for him, because just like a lot of these people that get on, they get on for a couple months, maybe a year, maybe they have an album or two that does well, and then they're out of here because their popularity drops, because the only reason they came to you was not because you were a great artist. It is because of the gimmick that they got off on for a minute or two. But then the gimmick got old, and that's what got you popping, was the gimmick, wherever it was. But you were not an artist that came to because you gave true value. And see, that's what's going to keep people coming back for more and more, is that you're giving them true value as an artist. Okay, you're not just a gimmick, and there's nothing really truly behind that. David BLUNTS sounds like many of the other rappers trying to be rappers out on the scene. There's nothing really to differentiate him from anybody else. Okay? There's nothing special about David BLUNTS, honey. No. And I'm being blunt right now, okay? I'm being blunt. And I was more concerned for Dave's health because him ending back up in the hospitals a lot of times, and I'm just like, the man's only 21 years old. 21 years old, technically not even a man, because you're not a man until you're like 25. That's when you're fully developed completely. Legally you are, but yeah. So not even all the way grown just yet. And the man is, not only does he have this big, because of his weight, he's doing all these, he's doing all these you know what's, right? Can't say the words on YouTube too much or at all, but you know what I mean. He's doing the D word. He's drinking that lean. He's promoting that as a part of it. He's promoting that as a part of his gimmick, a part of his stick. But the thing is, it's not actually going to stick. In a matter of weeks, there will be most likely no more discussion about Dave Blunt. Okay? There won't. And I hate to be harsh, especially when it comes to other artists, but I must be honest. There are true artists, and then there are people. I mean, Dave Blunt seemed like he was serious about the music, but how serious was Dave Blunt really? What was his motivation to become this huge music sensation? Was it just the fame? Was it the social media recognition? What was the reason? Because Mama should have not told him to take it back out the trash can and saved him from quitting, because he was going to throw everything away, right? Mama shouldn't have done that. Mama should have been honest with him and said, you actually should working on your craft. You actually should work on your skill and really provide true value to people. That's what Mama should have said. Okay, if she was going to save him from giving up, because the trash that he is putting out is just adding to the hot mess. Okay? And I'll continue to say this over and over again. If the beat is the hottest thing about you as an artist, you're tired. You're tired. It's washed. You're washed. You're trash. And when the gimmick wears off, that's all that'll be left. And that people will move on to the next gimmick. Because there will always be gimmicks. There will always be viral moments that come up on the internet. That's what it's basically built upon at this moment. So the question is, when his popularity falls away, how will he mentally handle that? When he's still big as a house, right? When he's barely able to walk around, he has to have oxygen tank at 21 years old. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. This is an artist for the moment. He's the it guy, but he's not that guy. He's the it girl, but he's not that girl. There is a difference, folks, if you're confused. Yeah. And the it girl is just the viral moment. 15 minutes of fame and then out of here. And then that girl is the girl that's got staying power. that girl is going to last for more than a decade. Okay? Those are the distinctions, and Dave Blunt is the it guy, the it girl. Okay? That's what Dave Blunt is. But besides him being basically a whack artist, like a lot of these rappers out here in the streets today, whose popularity came in and went because they had no true value to give anybody. And those people grow up and they realize, you were cute for the moment, but we're over you now. That's what Dave Blunt is. If Dave Blunt was a typical size, I should say, stocky to skinny or muscular, would he have had the success that he has today at this time or ever? That's the real question that should be asked. Okay? That is the question that should be raised. Because the lean is not helping Dave. The perks and everything else he's doing, if it is his real story, because the speculation has been that he's not that dude. He's not that girl. Okay? That's what the speculation is. But whether it's true or not, he is a here today and gone tomorrow act. Because he has no true value, as I keep saying. None. Zilch. Zero. Like somebody like Sexy Red, Suki Han. No different from them. Here today for a minute. Some of y'all get a little bit longer than 15 minutes, but eventually you do fade away. Eventually you do. I'm concerned for the health, but I'm really concerned for the health of the mentals of the American society, because the things that we make popular tells us everything that we need to know about the mindsets that the American population's in, and populations and societies like it, which is plenty of them. But I just find this absolutely a joke. But at the same time, I'm concerned for his safety and well-being, because his health does need to come first. Okay? Because without the health, you don't have anything else. Trust me, I know. I've had plenty of health scares throughout my life. Yeah. And when it's happening and it's deep, you don't want to do nothing else. What good is he up there huffing and puffing on the stage, sitting down like that with the oxygen tank? The question we got to ask ourselves is, what have we come to as a society? I don't care what generation that you're in right now, if you're still on this planet. We love to prop people up as the joke, the gimmick, the relief for most of our us with a sad, average existence that most of people we don't have control over. And most people are not going to fight. They're just going to follow the status quo. They're just going to be the white sheep, not the black sheep. And this kind of popularity that this man has that he does not deserve is white sheep behavior. It's white sheep behavior, because a black sheep like me would have never put somebody like Dave Blunt on. But yeah, this expose is over. That's all I had to say about this. But Dave Blunt, I hope you get it together. If you ever see this one day, I hope he gets it together with his weight. And maybe work on if he really truly wants to do this music thing for real. And his why is great enough. And it's not shallow. Then he'll begin to work on his craft or whatever he needs to work on to get better, so he can provide true value and actually have a fan base that's going to come back to him year after year after year. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, this has been Peyton 3.0. This is It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl, the special edition expose. Make sure that you like, if you like this, if you got entertainment value in your life, if you agree, like, go ahead and comment. Share with your friends and people you know that liked artists, music talk, reactions, reviews. Subscribe, because you know you'll be back for more. Notification bell. Haters, go right ahead and hit that dislike button and leave a comment, because the algorithm just loves engagement. That's it. That's all. All press is good press until it's not. But anyway, the artist, the musician, the entertainer, not the YouTuber, not the content creator, and not the influencer, okay? That's me, Peyton 3.0. Okay, 2 more episodes over here somewhere, as you can see, while an episode in a season's playlist. Okay, but anyway, I will see you guys on a new episode of It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. Bye bye.
Peyton, the business, biz. Why don't you tell them how much of a warrior we are?